everybody, welcome back to Sicerik Tech. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions of the Google Pixel 10 Pro. Right now you're looking at front-facing footage, 4K on this device. So let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing, shall we? Alright, so quickly going on over what's in the box. Not much of an unboxing here, which is why we're going to do this really quick. So here we got the Google Pixel 10 Pro in the Obsidian color. This is 256 gigabytes of internal storage, and that's that new UFS 4.0 internal storage. I believe the 128 gigabyte comes with the older 3.0, 3.1, whatever. So you get the better storage on the 256, 512, and 1 terabyte version. Here's the packaging, Google Pixel 10 Pro. And here it is in all of its glory. Nice feeling device. This thing feels hefty. You do get your charging cable. Over here, you're going to get your SIM ejection tool and a couple of booklets and stuff. And that's pretty much all she wrote. All of this is recyclable packaging. Yes. And like I said, oh my gosh, this is the Obsidian color, and this thing looks gorgeous. This thing feels really nice and premium. Let's go ahead and get a closer look on some of the details. So nice glossy, going to pick up a lot of fingerprints on that frame. And then here it is on the back, nice Google logo front and center, very shiny. You got your triple camera setup, and then you got your, of course, your temperature sensor over here. Now this does not have a SIM tray. It's going to be eSIM only, so I'm very excited to test this out. You get speakers down here. Of course, one of these is going to be a microphone, and the other one is your speaker. And there you go for that. All right, so here we go with the first impressions. This is only a first impressions. Stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed. That way you don't miss out on the initial review of this. And going on over to the size, 6.02 inches tall, 2.83 inches wide, and 0.33 inches thin. This is just a tad bit thicker than the Google Pixel 9 Pro, but almost pretty much the same size. The camera is, of course, a little bit wider, but that's pretty much it. The cases of the 9 Pro will not fit the 10 Pro, so keep that in mind. It weighs about 7.30 ounces, and you could definitely feel that this thing has some weight to it. It feels nice and premium. It is covered in Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and on the back with an aluminum frame. This is going to be the Obsidian color. Now, yes, everybody's complaining and bitching. eSIM only here in the States. Yes, it's annoying, especially for someone like me who switches devices constantly. Yes, it's annoying and it sucks. So there you go. IP68 dust and water resistance. So that's fantastic. Up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. Going on over to the display. Fantastic LTPO OLED display. 6.3 inches. 120 hertz, HDR10 plus, gets at a peak brightness of 3300 nits, and you can definitely see that when you're outdoors. Yes, there's no anti-reflective display on here like the Galaxies, but hey, it is what it is. Still a fantastic display. 1280 by 2856 with 495 pixels per inch. It does have 480 hertz of PW dimming on here that you can go through and make sure that that setting is on there. So that is fan-freaking-tastic for people with sensitive eyes. Fantastic display, no issues with it whatsoever. Going on over to operating system, you are running Android 16 out of the box, so that's fantastic. 7 major Android updates for this, so you're going to be covered for a very long time with the Pixel 10 series. You are running the Google Tensor G5 chipset, so again, with all the bitching aside, this is not going to be a powerhouse device, okay? This is going to be the smartest smartphone you could get right now is the Google Pixel 10 series, okay? So this is about brain. This is about being smart.
My brain will always win. Brain beats brawn.
Not about pure horsepower or pure powerhouse when it comes down to the hardware and the processing of this device. So like I said, fantastic when it comes down to performance. I've been using this, no issues. You won't even notice anything. This thing runs like a pure flagship device. It's the smartest. That's all that matters. Going on over to the UFS storage. So this has UFS 4.0 storage. This is the 256 gigabyte. You get 16 gigs of RAM. This goes all the way up to a terabyte of storage. And the base model starts off only 128 and 256, but this one goes up a little bit higher with the Pro versions. Going on over to cameras, you get 3 cameras on the back. You get a 50, 48, and a 48 megapixels. So one of those 48 is an ultra wide, and you also do get a 48 periscopic telephoto lens that has 5 times optical zoom. Your ultra wide has a 120 degree field of view. You can record up to 8K 30 frames per second, of course, 4K 30 and 60. Front facing camera is going to be a 42 megapixel, can record up to 4K 60 frames per second on that front facing camera. Photos are great. It's a Pixel. Y'all know the business. Pixels take fantastic photos and video. Like I said, stay tuned to the channel, and I will be doing an actual in-depth review of these cameras. Going on over to the speakers, you do get stereo speakers, which are actually improved over last year. You get your speakers down here at the bottom. Of course, one of these is going to be a microphone, but they did move the speaker over here. So when you actually have your phone cupped in there, you're not covering that speaker. So that is fantastic. Google is listening, and you also do have an improved earpiece up here to give you better sounding speakers. Again, this is just a first impression. Stay tuned to the channel, and we will be going in depth on all of that stuff later. So you got Wi-Fi 7 on here, Bluetooth 6.0, so all the nice new stuff, USB Type-C 3.2, and like I said earlier, UFS 4.0 storage. You get an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which actually works fantastic, as you can see right there. Very fast and reliable. And you also do get facial recognition, which is also fantastic as well. You get your circle to search. You get all your AI crap again. Smartest phone, not about brawn. This is all just AI. You get all your call screenings. You get a whole bunch of different stuff on here to make this phone smarter and to help you out. So battery, 4870 milliamp hour battery. So not the biggest battery in the world. I'm at 50%, and I took this off the charger this morning, used it all day at work, took some pictures and stuff like that. So I'm about halfway through an 8-hour day at work. So I think that's pretty good. You get 30 watt wired charging, so that's fantastic. 55% in 30 minutes. You get 15 watt wireless charging with Pixel Snap MagSafe. You get MagSafe on these devices now, so there you go for that. You can put all your magnetic stuff on the back. You don't need a case to do so, just like the Apple stuff, the Apple products. You could do all this stuff. You get reverse wireless charging, and you get bypass charging as well, so that's fantastic. This is Qi 2 compatible. So as far as colors go, this came in Moonstone, Jade, Porcelain, and Obsidian. This is the Obsidian color. Fantastic, nice, clean, and simple. Some people might say it's boring. Well, you know what? Screw you guys. This is a fantastic looking device. I did not want to get the Moonstone just because everybody has the Moonstone, and that is a popular color. So went the different route with the Obsidian color. So there you go. All the specs out of the way for the Pixel 10 Pro. Now let's take a look at the official case from Google in Moonstone, of course. And we also do get the magnetic Pixel Snap ring on here, again in Moonstone. So right now all they have is the Moonstone color, but they will release these in other colors. I think the case is already available in all the other colors, but as far as this Pixel Snap ring, Moonstone only. So let's go ahead and take a look at the case. Now this does have the magnets built in as well. And yes, I definitely do love these Pixel cases from Google. These are the silicone, very nice and sturdy. They are really good cases. They last long. They don't discolor, so that's really nice, and it's so soft. And you also get this felt in the middle, and of course, like I said, you get that Pixel Snap MagSafe. You get the MagSafe on here. Ooh, this looks good with the black, nice two-tone on there. You get some nice coverage. This is screen protector friendly, as you can see right there. It does not go all the way to the edge, so that's fantastic. You get a nice lip on there for protection. All your cutouts perfect at the bottom. Buttons are nice and clicky, and you get your cutout up top of your microphone, and you get the nice Google logo right there in the middle. That's a feature now. The Google logo apparently is the new feature on here, bigger, brighter, shinier than ever. Apparently that's a feature. There you go for that. So yeah, nice case right here. Let's take a look at the Pixel Snap ring. Let's take that off, and let's go ahead and crack it open. And here you go for the Pixel Snap ring in the same moonstone color. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, this looks nice. This looks incredible. This is actually pretty strong on there. Oh, wait. It's actually pretty strong on there, not coming off. And you get the nice Google logo in the middle. You get a nice ring so you can have your phone resting either which way. And again, you don't need a case for these accessories because you have MagSafe now. Look at that. You got MagSafe on your phone. You got a Google Pixel with MagSafe, and this actually looks pretty cool right there. So there you go for first impressions of the Google Pixel 10 Pro. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on future content of this device. I'll see you next time. Peace.